Hello, my name is Zhatelier, and welcome back to another episode of Redcoat's Revenge in EU4, and, well, in the last episode we started fighting France again, as we do, and they are probably about ready to get a truce. I'll just peace out at least Friesland and Brabant first, and maybe Mecklenburg, we'll see about that. But yeah, we're also fighting another war here in the colonies. Just to get British Columbia a bit more lands. I mean, not necessarily the most valuable lands yet, but it will certainly help. And Mauritius has been colonized. I wonder, do we have another... We have 3 colonists, but where are they? All of them are on the way. Okay, never mind then. On the siege there. I wonder if they would accept the truce yet. No, not yet. We may need to send in an army elsewhere. In Friesland, they would pay. And all treaties with France. Sure, I'll take that. And now we have an army here that is ready to go to, for example, Lübeck. Oh, they've gotten some armies back here. How about we go and destroy them? Arawak, no, I want your provinces, not your money. I mean, I'll take the money as well, but provinces will be the priority. I wonder if we can catch up with that army. Probably not. We're going to at least drive it away. Also, I think Brabant will want a truce rather soon. After which we don't actually need to worry about that army. So why don't we go and re-siege that area? And then there's Mecklenburg and a little bit of French troops. Iron ore quality problems. Oh, that's not great. Still sieging down around here. Which is less than optimal, if I'm all honest. Brabant? Do you want truce soon? At least I certainly hope so. Let's just send that army down south already, and then we can send in this fleet. Actually, to repair first, then we'll send it over there to blockade Lübeck. Sure, we'll take that money. Thank you very much. Got a black flag unit right now, but that's only a minor. Ooh, hold on, there's French fleet over there. I'm guessing they got beaten back by our colony fleets or something like that. I believe this army was heading... yeah, it's heading down there. Seize down these two. Now, how long until the ships have been repaired? Oh, another 100 gold from Mexico. And another province has been converted. Let's have a look. There's a lot of quick conversions that can be done. So yeah, next month we'll send the fleet down there. Oh, and we started building the flagship, but we didn't start building any extra ships for that. I think I'm going to build another 4 heavy ships here. Basically, we'll have this fleet, the Royal Navy, so to speak, will be kind of our Asian fleet, and then we'll have a home fleet separately. And we are now blockading the ports there. Excellent. They do have quite a navy, actually. I'm a bit surprised. Oh, and Cuba has brought in troops here. Excellent. Slightly unexpected, but quite welcome. Won the siege of Lübeck. Let's go beat down the Catholic zealots there. Just so that they don't slow us down even further. Now, has any one of our colonies gone there yet? No, not yet. I'm sure that they will, just not quite yet. I suppose we'll go to Rostock next. Siege it down, and another province has been converted. The conversions have become, or have been going rather nicely. I mean, there's still plenty of mines and Zhatelier. I know that I butchered that name, but yeah, and there's some Catholics as well around here. Well, I mean, that is to be expected with current neighbors. Oh hey, they've actually cleared some of that. There's still the separatists there. Ooh, we can become an empire now. Don't mind if I do. Right, and we can actually pay off another loan, I suppose. And that means that we can actually finish the become an empire. More points? Yeah, I'll take that. Now, next we'll need to seize Alexandria, which is a bit longer term goal to continue on this line, but that's fine. North Sea Island, so we're gonna have to fight Denmark at some point. And then settle north. I mean, we have plenty of missions that we need to do. And frankly, I don't think I've been doing the missions fast enough, so there has been some problems. Now we can actually call that province, so that some of the problems should be going away sooner rather than later. Mecklenburg still has 17,000 men running around here. They're not a small country. Okay, we won the battle there. We lost the Explorer, but that's fine, we don't need an Explorer anymore. Arawak is still trying to offer truce, but not in terms that I find acceptable. Truce with Portugal has ended. Okay, so now if we were to... Oh my! Portugal is seized down entirely by Morocco. As long as Morocco doesn't get Gibraltar, that's fine. Because one thing that I'm wondering is, if I was to declare war on Portugal, I mean Spain would of course join, I could call them as a co-belligerent, so I could take some of the lands. But then also take Gibraltar and colonies. If I could take all the colonies that they have, especially Caribbean would be nice. Because they have a lot of islands there. As that should be rightfully be mine. Oh, Persia's the thing. I wonder. Okay, so they got the capital there. It could be Ardabil. That formed it, but I'm not sure about that. But Ardabil is certainly one of the fun nations to play in that region. There is an MP that we're doing in with some friends, and I started as Ardabil, now I'm pretty much the largest country in the world. Or at least the strongest. I own pretty much everything from... well, from Persia to Tibet, basically. Which is pretty nice. Okay, Mecklenburg, I'm gonna make you a peace deal that you can't afford saying no to. You're gonna steer trade. Oh, well, you don't want to steer trade. What about transfer trade power? And war reps. You don't actually annul treaties. I'll take that. Then I can send this fleet back to repairs and then I'll put it into trade protection somewhere. Do we have the diplomat available? Not yet. We do now. Right, so we have the truce already kind of set up. Did we... hold on. I think we're not getting all that we had before. It was certainly fuller. Right, so there's those two. There's the war reps, revoke cause. Let's see provinces. How big of a... that's actually not a terrible one. I wonder, could I... if I took that one, would that be... would be a tiny bit bigger coalition, but it's not... it's not too bad, so yeah, I'll take that. So we got 4 provinces, including Paris, plus the colonies that they had in Caribbean. And 1,000 ducats. I'm okay with this. Plus the power projection and all that, yeah. Well, I'd say that it was a pretty good deal. Right, at this point, get some coring going. And that one we don't even need to core because we already had the core there. Which is rather useful. Where's... Hold on. Something that is... Oh, this one. Well, making this estate is actually not worth it because it's overseas provinces, so we won't be able to get the full benefits anyway. Although, actually, we might want to increase some trade power here, for example. Let's put a company depot here. I mean, I presume that we already have quite a bit of power in the place here. Assign all provinces, sure. It was probably... It wasn't that one, but it was probably one of these here that had not been assigned to the... Oh, this one, yeah. Okay. That would make sense. I'm currently converting or colonizing Martinique. Right, so now that we got that, I'll give it a little bit... Oh, Martinique increases by 100. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Do we still have colonists on the way? Yeah, all the colonists are present currently. We've got a fair bit of money. These people still want the truce, which is probably something that we should do soon enough. How about we take our transport and go drop some troops there. It's a bit beyond our supply range, which is going to be a problem. And we have lost a little bit of manpower, which reminds me, maybe we should build some barracks. Or do we... Oh, we could build training fields instead. Built one in London, Manchester, and Lincolnshire. Or Shire. And a couple more workshops. Churches. I could build some of them, but at the same time, it's not necessarily always the best. We'll build one of these in Kent, and then actually we will build a shipyard over there. Just so that we can build ships here as well, if need be. Now we're a bit low on cash, so we do need to be a bit careful. Ottomans are sieging down Austria, okay. As they do. And speaking of money, let's grab another 500. Oh, right, we got this army here, which can't actually do much. Bit of stuck there. Now, one thing that... Oh, hold on, let's actually... Royal marriage. We haven't improved relations with them in ages. We should probably do that, actually. We do have... Own chopsticks. Okay, so we should get to that eventually. I do want to annex East Frisia at some point. I want to convert it to Reformation. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, Spain is allied to look at now. Interesting. Okay, we could actually fight Spain without fighting Portugal, which is probably because they're sieged down, or they have been sieged down pretty much entirely. I'd lie if I didn't say that I'm tempted. But maybe, just maybe, I'm going to build some spy network. I'm going to get a claim on Laborde. And we'll name this into Home Fleet. Right, so we've got 4 colonies. I can recall the settler from here eventually. Because at this point, we can afford colonizing more than provinces that we currently have. It's increasing with our nice speed already. Question is, where do I want to play? Oh, hold on. Seeing a little bit attrition now. I forgot that army there. Okay, right, so I was going to send a colonist again, and I think maybe we should get a colonist somewhere near Congo and we can take over Congo. Or maybe colonize these islands, well, this island here. Just to prevent the Spanish reaching further in here. I mean, the Ottomans have a lot of lands in the Spice Islands. Which does not make me happy. On the other hand, I could colonize a bit more over here. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Also, do we still have a truce with Brunei? We do. For another 2 years. And we... Oh, we actually lost our... That was the wrong one. Okay, we'll just cancel both of them. And then we'll put in the... Once we have diplomats available, we'll put another one to the own subjects. And Arawak, I'm afraid, but I do need to wait a little bit longer. Convert another province, excellent. Keep on converting more and more. We need to wait a little bit longer, then we're going to pull the transport fleet back a little bit. Now, I could actually take over this one as well. Then once I start fighting Portugal... Yeah, producing naval supplies here, not bad. Also, the natural harbour there is going to be rather useful. Now, actually, there is a reason why you might want to get a state somewhere. It's just to increase the trade, actually. No, you don't need to do that. Huh, okay. You live and learn. Right, let's send the fleet back. Before we lose any ships. Although, actually... Probably a little bit close. Well, it would go across the ocean, so no. We'll just send it back to Martinique. Probably the safest option right now. I'm using a little bit of money on colonies, but not too bad right now. Start gathering up the home fleet there. Still missing this one. There we go, and I suppose we could increase this fleet even further. But another 5. We'll eventually get some transports on this as well. Right, so that one's a bit stuck there. We don't really have the transports available to them. And Martinique has been colonized, excellent. Emperor of China in name. Korea? Ooh. Yeah, Korea is technically the emperor. I mean, they are actually rather large over there, but just China has exploded again, as per usual. Right, let me actually recall another colonist if we can. They're expelling minorities, so you cannot be. You, on the other hand, could be recalled. And... let's see, would there be anything useful that I could get around? Let's get the South Georgia, actually. Or do we want to take that? Maybe, maybe not. On the other hand, I could colonize Greenland, so that once I take over... I think... the the islands here in the North Sea is what we need to take over. On the other hand, I could colonize a bit more in Central America or near Panama. Or I could start colonizing over there. Is a bit of a long trip actually. Don't think there's any particularly good provinces here to colonize. I could colonize this one. I'm going to do that real quick. Just to increase my trade power in Zanzibar. We currently have 25%, which is not enough. But it's a good start, I suppose. Now, could we get this siege done? Please. Oh, and Morocco now on Gibraltar. Allied to Fezzan and Air. Now, if we were to get some transports for this fleet, say 20 or something like that. Could technically go a bit higher even. But 20 is probably enough. I can take Gibraltar from Morocco now. As well as maybe a little bit extra there. Simply because I can. Right, we do have Diplomat available, so we'll do truce with them. And we have the other diplomats, which we will send over here. Grab the lands and the money, which is not much to be fair. We can start coring that, because we kind of do need to core it. Now, if we were to declare war on Portugal now, well, actually, we don't have a... Well, no, we do have... No, we don't have a casus belli against them. Never mind. What about Spain? Would Portugal still... Oh, Portugal and Spain are no longer allied. Same for Ottomans. Oh, not Ottomans, Teutonic Order, because Teutonic Order got declared war by Poland, and Spain decided to abandon them. Tempting. We don't have the claim yet, so we'll just wait a little bit. We do have another diplomat. We'll put that for own justice right now, and we'll wait for until we get the claim here, just because I do want to get these two provinces plus any colonies that we can get. That will probably be good enough for this war. Then we'll probably take the war against Morocco to take over Gibraltar. Traveling minstrel. I'll take the admin points, thank you. I presume, yeah, 15 years ahead of time. Okay, okay. Let me actually make this into a state now, because we already all own most of it. That's one way to use our admin points. Also, just make this area a bit more profitable. Right, so we need a seat in Parliament. Is there... It's already a seat. Let's make this as a seat in Parliament. Speaking of which, we probably need to start a debate soon. In about a year. France is no longer a valid rival. Okay, so we do need to cancel that embargo then. Oh my! We could start a golden era if we wanted to. Although now might not be quite yet the best time to do that. But we might do that before we enter the age of absolutism. We just might. On the other hand, do we... Oh right, we have the claims on Bengal. Bengal has a lot of allies. Not sure if any of them are particularly dangerous for us, though. We got Mogadishu over there, which is OPM, and then Transoxiana is probably rather sizable. I can see some of that there, so yeah, they are probably rather big. And then other two that are probably not very large. On the other hand, if I was to get some claims over here, we'll probably take our some of this land here and then start expanding towards Bengal. Not necessarily the worst idea. Let's gather up this here, and we do have the claims on Marshapahit. Might as well take them before we lose them. But unfortunately, that's going to have to be in the next episode. So I think what we're going to do first is we're going to get the claim on Spain. To be fair, fighting Spanish now would probably be better than waiting. So yeah, well, next episode we'll start with or get the claim, start a war against Spain, fight that war, then we'll expand more in the Southeast Asia. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, share. If you haven't already, also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.